Hey, it's a Friday show. This week's topic, actually, it's hard to do a topic. Yeah, me and my brother are all kind of broke up on Navy's Tom's 8s. He had a heart attack when he was riding his bike, I guess. Pretty serious. So we've maybe not going to do the Friday show this Friday. Me and Keith both, we're really broke up about this. Now to Keith.
Ladies and gentlemen, bikers and vloggers, last week the motorcycle community lost one of its most cherished video makers. He was a beacon to many, he was a hero to some, but to everyone, he was a friend. He will always be remembered, and we will always hold a special place in our hearts for him. And also Navy Thomas 8 died. Navy Thomas had a hard and bitter life. Since he was a child in a Catholic school, all the other girls would bully him daily. He began using pot at the early age of 6 years. As a child, Navy loved the circus. His only aspiration was to be a sideshow freak for a traveling circus as the bearded lady. But by the age of 40, he could still not grow a beard. Navy's life was full of tragedy. He was thrown out of the Navy for telling when he was not asked. He started drinking and abusing prescription medications still in his teenage years. His body showed visible signs of decay. He was lanky and frail. One of his greatest losses was the 2012 Polar Bear Challenge. And after that, he went downhill fast. And then after losing the China Person of the Year award to SCRC 401 First Officer, he started using any form of crack cocaine that he could get his hands on. He dated a long string of abusive men, and he spent more than a reasonable amount of time in emergency rooms and battered women's shelters. And after being badly whipped and beaten so many times, he began wearing protective clothing that was made for motorcyclists. Little did anyone know that the coroner's report would find the trace chlorofluorocarbons in that very protective gear for his death. The CFCs added to the alcohol, prescription drugs, pot, hash, cocaine, LSD, crack, and bath salts, plus his already fragile body, was enough to raise the blood pressure in one of his arms to alarming levels. And after being warned thoroughly by a reputable doctor, he refused treatment, mounted his bike, and left for home. He would never make it there. His BMW caused him so much stress from its multifaceted malfunctions that his heart was pushed over the edge and his head lit up like a Roman candle. And now we bid you a final farewell. Goodbye, NT8. Let's hope you have a better afterlife. But let's not kid ourselves. We all know where he'll really go.
You're pretty friggin' retarded.